Wednesday in Tombstone at the Saloon Theater in Wyatt's Hotel. We have some special guests that are going to explain a little bit more about this location's rich history in Arizona. I'm going to have each guest introduce themselves one by one, as well as their role in this fine establishment. So please tell us, what is your name?
Well, my name is Scotty Corbin. How y'all doing today? This is Paul Bloom. And we got Kate and Cole behind us here.
Incredible. So, just to clarify for the audience, are these your real names, your stage names?
These are our real names.
Incredible.
So, yeah. We're here at the Saloon Theater. We actually reenact 4 different historic gunfights. And what we actually do here at the Saloon Theater actually took place here in Cochise County. So we show you the first shooting and killing that Billy the Kid ever did. Most people don't know that took place right here in Cochise County. Then he took off to New Mexico. We also show you the death of Warren Earp, which he is the youngest of the Earp brothers. Probably the most arrogant also. But he's the only one that's buried here in Arizona. And then we also show you 2 other historic gunfights that happened right up here on 5th and Allen Street. So we do a fully narrated 30-minute show, and we do it all right here at the beautiful Saloon Theater. We take you back in time and give you some really good history. So we'd love for you guys to come out and join us sometime.
Incredible. So when you are doing this very important part of Arizona's history, what roles do each of you take on?
Well, Caden, well, he plays Billy the Kid for us. So,
Billy the Kid. I also do Luke Short, Billy the Kid Claiborne, and Johnny Boyette. Funny thing about Johnny Boyette was he was the kid that shot Warner. And so we depict that and everything, and Paul throws me around like ragdoll. It's great.
Ooh, okay. And Paul, what role do you have?
I played Buckskin Frank Leslie. I do Luke Short, Gambler Gunfighter, Warner, Wendy Cahill, yeah.
Incredible. And then what role do you play?
well, I kind of play whatever role I need to. So we also have Cheryl, that's our bartender. Come on up here, Cheryl. Yeah, she's our bartender, she's our narrator, so whenever I kind of fill in when the other guys aren't here or whatever, just kind of help out. So
Come back here.
Fabulous.
So yeah.
And
But
here we also have our wonderful Miss Cheryl, and as you mentioned, she plays the bartender. Can you please tell us a little bit more about your role and how you came involved with this organization?
I do all the narration for the show, so I learned a lot of history, and I play a skit in all the I play a part in all the skits. I came to Tombstone. I've been an actress all my life, and I came here on my honeymoon 6 years ago. Moved here 5 months later, and Scotty was a friend of my husband's, and he had a open role, which is usually for men, but we adapted it to make it for a woman, and so that's how I came into it. I've been doing the show for 3 years.
Incredible. Well, I want to applaud you as being a representative of the modern day women who are trailblazers in their industry now, as well as back then. And also, I want to applaud you for being inclusive and allowing this to happen. That's very good. I like to see that in Arizona. Okay, so I'm just going to go carefully make sure everyone's inside. So you have some props here today. Can you please explain to us a little bit more about these props and how they're used?
That's you.
That's you, bud. Go ahead, I'll let you do it, Bob.
Okay, the 2 of them are revolvers, and one of them is they call this a street sweeper, which is a cut down shotgun that the bartenders could hide behind the bar. So if they ever had any problem, this could take care of a whole bunch of problems at one time.
Problem solver.
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned bouncer, huh?
Basically, a bouncer with a whole lot of attitude.
Yes.
This is the real thing. It's not a replica. This is a real gun. This is a copy of the exact same gun that Wild Bill Hickok carried back in the Old West. And this is a replica of that same gun that's all engraved. We've got replicas and real guns. We use real pistols in our shows, but after our shows, we bring the patrons up to get pictures in front of the saloon, and we have the replica guns, and we do gun spitting and stuff like that. We use that for too.
Incredible. Excellent. So, how much training goes into behind the scenes and setting this all up?
A lot.
Yep.
Because when you're doing a film, you can do one scene that you might have 5 lines in, and you could take 3 weeks to get it where it's perfect every time. When you're doing a live show, you got one shot. So you've got to memorize everything that you have. You don't just memorize that one certain section. Like we do 4 different skits in our show, plus all the narration. Cheryl has to, I've never had a script in my life that was as much as she has to learn for this whole show, because she tells a lot of history about the true Wild West that happened here in Tombstone. So a whole lot goes into it. Caden he's our gunsmith guy. He's really good at it, but it's taken him 5 or 6 years to get that good. It just doesn't happen overnight. And all of us have been doing, I've been a stuntman for about 35 years now, and Scotty's been doing it since they were on horseback in this town. So, so it takes a long time really to learn this. It's harder to do a live show than it is to do film, because you only get one shot at it.
Excellent. Okay, so this question's up for anybody. Do you have a great story of maybe where something went wrong during production and it was fun to overcome, but something you really didn't anticipate?
things like that happen all the time.
Every day.
Yeah, it's when you're doing a live show, stuff's going to happen. The idea is to be able to, as the group, is to overcome whatever the mistake was and make it like it was supposed to be part of the show as much as you can, and then go on with it and try not to let that affect the rest of your show. Like for instance, sometimes, because we switch guns around a lot, and in one of the scenes, the Billy the Kid scene, I smack him and he falls down to the ground, and then when he gets up, he pulls his gun out and shoots me. Well, right before that, he was using his fake gun and forgot to switch guns. So when he shot me, it just went click. So he went bang, really loud with his mouth, which was really funny. So and the crowd laughed at it. You're not supposed to be laughing when somebody gets shot, but you know, as long as you can make it part of the show, that I mean, things are going to happen. You just got to remember that. That's the difference between a professional and a non-professional. Professionals can just roll with the punches. You know, just keep going.
He's fallen over there by the stairs and hit his head on the stairs a couple of times. I fell one time in here and landed and broke 3 ribs on my back. So
when you're doing stunt work, things are going to happen.
Something's
It's not
going to happen.
if it's going to happen. It's
You're
when it's
falling
going
off
to
a
happen.
horse, you're going to get kicked in the head eventually.
I was coming around the corner there one day and hit my arm. I hit my arm on the corner of that thing and it started bleeding down my, you were here, don't you?
She's working on a sprained ankle right now.
Yes.
Her ankle's all sprained. She's still doing it.
And I just kept on with the show, and then one of the guys, when he came out to do another part, he just handed me a tissue, and I just stuck it up under my shirt and kept going.
Excellent. Well, I'd like to thank all of you so much on the bottom of my heart for being incredible performers, as well as incredible historians, and really packing the punch and making Great State 48 as amazing as it is. Thank you for serving Arizona the way that you do.
Thank you.
Our
Thank
pleasure.
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'd love
it's
for you to
our
come by and join us for the gunfight one of these
Thank
days.
you for being our representative.
Thank you. Yes, yeah, and I'll take you on the offer. Who knows?
Whenever you're
Maybe.
ready.